Hey everyone, you're watching a sample that's coming from our Home Health Marketing Bootcamp. That's right, over 7 hours of amazing content that's going to be able to help you guys learn what steps you need to take in order to become that preferred provider. So just want to let you guys know, please make sure you stop by 10xpatientreferrals.com and sign up for this bootcamp. It is only available for a limited time at this moment.
Looked it up, Oriental Trading Company in Google, and they have a lot of those party stuff in there, and they have this rubber ducky selection that they have multiple rubber duckies, right? And this worked well for me. So what I did was every time I visited, I would bring in a new rubber ducky, right? And like, for example, I had a ninja rubber ducky, and I'll put a little stupid quote, say, just wanted to sneak in, and use my ninja skills to talk to you. And I'll have that with like a cookie or something sweet, and I'll hand that to them. Okay. So, and then what happens is every week, even though I'm still bringing something edible, something to eat, I'm also bringing a new rubber ducky. And every time I walk in, I'll have a new rubber ducky. I'll have a chef rubber ducky. I'll have a grandpa rubber ducky. I have a rock and roll rubber ducky, right? So just think about it. If you had a rock and roll rubber ducky, what can you say? Hey, I'm like, listen, you rock. And I want to be able to share that with you. And just like stupid puns like that. And trust me, it actually really helps. There's two choices. Either it's going to work or if it's not going to work. But guess what? You stand out. But it's the same exact thing. You not having one of these little ideas, it's going to either work or not work. The thing though is, how can you make yourself stand out from the competition? Okay? And so what I then say is like, hey, listen, if somebody, for example, has not referred to me after I dropped off maybe 5 weeks, 5 different rubber duckies to them, I'm like, listen, I come here every week. I wanted to bring you something snack, talk about our services, how we can help you. I brought you a rubber ducky. I'm just trying to get the ducks in a row for you and work with you. Once again, it's another one of those like stupid, corny plants of a talk or quote, getting your ducks in a row, right? But it also makes you stand out, because if somebody gets that corny joke, you're going to stand out. And once again, how do you become remembered is the most important thing. It really, really is. Other giveaways I like to do, and this is after maybe I've come in like 3 times, 4 times already, or even if I have a relationship with them, I'll bring in, I don't know if you guys ever had in your office where you have these people who are doing fundraising, and then they leave this whole box of different snacks in there, and then they just ask for an honorary payment, meaning that, by the time they come back to pick up the snacks, whatever has been eaten, please deposit money in there. So you have that. So I do something similar to that. So I'll have a nice box made, and what I'll do is in the box, I'll put a bunch of different snacks in there. And then, it probably cost me about $5 worth of snacks, chips, granola bars, just a variety of different things I'll put in there. It's about not more than $5 every time I drop in. And what I do is I leave it there. I'm like, hey guys, just brought you guys some snacks. I'll come back next week and refill it for you guys. Once again, I'm giving them the ability to say yes to it for me to come back the following week. Because once again, I'm not asking for things. I'm just trying to follow up to gain their attention, to gain them to actually want to work with me. Okay? So those are the things that you should have before you start actually walking in, right? We talked about the folders, giveaways. We talked about your website. We talked about the different types of brochures you should actually have.
Brought to you by our partners at homecareansweringservice.com and medicationreminderprogram.com. So medicationreminder.com, what they do is they can actually call your patients twice a day to remind them to take their medications. This lessens the chance of them being readmitted to the hospital. At the very same time, it provides value. It lets you show your referral sources that you are different, that you want to provide more services for your patients. It works amazingly for home care, especially with home health agencies. So look into this. It's a great thing for you to add for your company. They have 3 different plans, but later on we're going to share with you guys a way to be able to save even more. The next one, homecareansweringservice.com. Listen, at nighttime when you get a call from a patient or maybe even potential referral source on the weekends, sometimes you're not able to answer the call right away. At the very same time as you can save money, instead of hiring somebody to do your call answering, you can have homecareansweringservice.com handle this for you guys. At a low basic plan of $39 a month, they will handle your calls, especially in the weekends, especially at nighttime. You may have a manager on duty who's in charge of that phone, but at the very same time, at nighttime, they may not be able to answer the phones for you. So sometimes when a patient calls at night, a family member, if you miss that call, they may end up in the hospital or you may lose that potential referral. Now, don't forget, we have our live marketing bootcamp events happening all over the United States, but we have now our online marketing bootcamp available, so make sure you take advantage of that. Go to 10xpatientreferrals.com and check them out. So these are some of the cities that we're holding a lot of our events. We rescheduled them because of the whole COVID scare. Please make sure that you pay attention. The dates may change at this very moment, but please check with us. Now, here is how you can save some time. So at 10xpatientreferrals.com, we have an online learning platform, teaches you everything about marketing. Okay, so we have 3 different packages. As you guys can see, if you guys choose the gold plan or the platinum plan, you're going to be able to get some free service from home care answering service as well as medication reminder program. But if you just choose the silver plan, it's still great. You're still going to get 25% off the medication reminder program or 25% off on the answering service. So please, 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 please let us know how we can actually help you. This is Michael with Home Health Success Academy. Always understand, marketing is easy when you know what you're doing.